Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well today. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to smoke chickens. Now we've got some half chickens that we're going to smoke today. Some people like half chickens, some people like quarters, some people like breast, thighs. Today we're going to talk about half chickens and how we're doing that. So what I've got here is I got a bucket. You can do a cooler. I've got a bucket and I put the bucket in the fridge, but you can have a cooler, put some ice in there. And so we did a little brine on these chickens. So what I did is I used some water, some salt water, a couple drops of lemon essential oils, okay, some white vinegar. Super simple. I mean, really, really simple. And I put them in this bucket and I let them soak. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them and put them out on this sheet pan. We're going to put them on this sheet pan, lay them out, and we're going to put some seasoning on them. All right, so we've got our chickens, and they're half chickens, you see. Now, half chickens tend to be a little bit cheaper than quarters, just because it's one less step they have to process it with. So we've got these skin side down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit these. This is some of our rub. All I do is got this on a sheet pan. We're going to hit these on the bottom real quick. Nothing crazy. Well, this is our magic dust. This is seasoning we sell. I'll put the link in there if you want to get some of this. Stuff's pretty ridiculous. We make this in-house from scratch. And so we're going to hit this side, not worried about rubbing it in or anything like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it. Now there's some moisture on here, no big deal. We're going to flip these chicken halves. Oh, these are good looking chicken halves right here. And we're going to hit these on top real good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the fridge for 2 or 3 hours just to let them sit, soak up the seasoning. Some people think you don't need to do this. Honestly, I think you can. Honestly, if you put these in the smoker right now, I think they'd be fine, but we're going to let them sit and in this rub for a little bit. Okay, so they've been sitting there. The chickens have been sitting in the fridge for about 3 hours. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in our smoker. Now I'm using pecan wood. I do not love hickory wood on chicken. The reason I don't is because it gives off a deep smoke flavor, and I like the smoke flavor, but the hickory is deep, dark. It gives it a dark color, and that's just not for me. So we're using 2 sticks. This is about 9 inches long, and this is pecan. I don't want to use a lot of wood because I don't want it to continue to smoke, and so that's why I'm only using 2 sticks. This will burn up. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and this is a Southern Pride smoker. We're going to take this, we're going to put it all the way in our firebox. So we're going to put it in our firebox, and we're going to close it. It's a cold smoker. It's in cold. Okay, so our wood is in the smoker box. We're going to open up our smoker. So we got our racks in here. We've got our chicken that's been sitting. Okay, so all we're going to do, make sure you change your gloves after handling the wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken, we're going to do it bone side down in our smoker. Okay, we're going to put all these on the same rack. So I've got all these, I've already seasoned them, so they don't need to be seasoned anymore. We'll put them in here. So we've got skin side up, if that's the way you want to say it, bone side down. We'll shut our smoker, we have set our temperature to 250. The reason we put this in a cold smoker is because when you put it in a cold smoker, it's going to warm up and the fire's going to be lit the whole time. It's trying to get to that temperature. When the fire's lit, it's going to promote a lot of smoke in there. I want a lot of smoke in there to start off with because that's what's going to get the smoke on the meat. We're going to let this thing go. When the temperature gets to 250, the fire shuts off. There's still going to be some residual smoke in there that'll get on the meat. We're going to set this thing at 250 and go low and slow for like 2.5 hours. I'm going to check it at 2.5 hours and see where we're at. So we're going to push start, and it's going to get going. So right now it's at 52 degrees in there. So it's going to blow, and the heat's going to go for a while to get that good smoke in there. Don't open it. Let it go. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. So let the chicken go, and we're going to check back in about 2.5 hours. Okay, so we've been almost between 2.5 and 3 hours on these chickens, and they smell absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this thing around, and I'm going to show you what they look like on the inside. We'll open this thing up. Boom, there they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to take half of them. I've got 7 because I cooked 1 in the oven, just kind of doing an experiment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 of them. I'm gonna put them in this butcher paper. So I've got this butcher paper inside pan. I'm gonna put them in here. They're still hot. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this up in this butcher paper. Okay, I'm gonna put it in this cooler. I've got a real slick Orion cooler. This thing's awesome. Got the fresh Mealfit logo on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these in here. I'm gonna take them, flip them upside down in there, and what we're gonna do, we'll set them in this cooler. Okay, so this is right out of the oven. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them in this as well. Oh, that's how tender this thing is. Wow. Okay. There. Okay. Take this one. Okay. And then we're gonna put these, nestle these in here. So they're in the cooler. We're going to check back in probably a couple hours. We're going to check back about 3 hours and get them out. Okay, so we're at a friend of ours' house tonight. So what we're doing is we're cooking this chicken tonight. We cooked it today and we're going to eat it tonight. And I got D here, and we're going to open this cooler up right here. All right, we're going to open up this cooler. Steam is rolling out of here. So we've got, this is the one I baked for my wife. And then we've got our chicken that we did not put sauce on. And here, looks and feels amazing. We got the one we did our sauce on here. So what we did was let it sit in this cooler for about 3 hours. After we let it sit, we're opening it up and you see the cooler is insulated real well. So we're gonna go dig in. What do you guys say, D?
Very good
All
cooler.
right, thank you so much for watching our video on how to smoke these chickens. They were absolutely amazing. It was so funny because some of the people like the ones that were just dry rubbed, and some of the people like the ones that had the barbecue sauce on it. So it's really up to you. I would say this: mix it up when you're doing this. Do some with barbecue sauce and do some with just the rub. When you put it in the cooler, it makes it it tenderizes it. It will keep cooking a little bit. But it's not going to overcook it when you keep it in that cooler. I think you need one of those nicer coolers to keep it more insulated, but I tell you what, a $25 Igloo will be just as fine. So hey, all the directions and everything are in the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. But listen, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's so much stuff that we got going on, a lot of new stuff. We got a location in Birmingham coming really soon. So we got our Cookville location and in Birmingham. So we do all kind of catering, from the nice fine dining to the super laid back barbecue. Hey, any questions, let me know. info@mealfit.co or thomas@mealfit.co. Either one, we will answer those and get to you. If you have any questions about anything, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and we'll see you around.